It's time for Christmas.
Yay!
Do not let don't let any dates fool you.
Mm-mm.
Don't look at the date right now. It's Christmas.
Yep.
Happy Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All those gifts. Wow, they were so great. Everything's so good, so jolly. Christmas.
Ho ho ho.
Ho. Well, we can't say that.
Why not?
That's rude.
What?
You can't be saying things like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't mean it that way.
Unfortunately, this is not Christmas
No.
for us. We are still literally 2 weeks out from that. But we can celebrate in Shirobako.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to do today. Here on Jared Now Watch Shirobako. I'm Jared, that's Doc Anne Ladyem.
Hello.
And we are here to talk to you about episode number 12 entitled Exodus Christmas. Because it's Christmas time.
And we're going to watch Exodus. Well, we're not, but they are.
It's true. Do you remember what happened at the very end of last week's episode? Well, let me remind you.
Thank you.
Aoi is on the hunt for animators for the last episode.
Right, yes. This is the one where she finds the Evangelion guy.
Correct. So we begin this episode with the dudes who are playing Mahjong talking about if she's going to be able to find him and if, like, what's going to happen. She meets fake Ano, who invites her in. He reads
like
the storyboards.
Battleship in the back of his
He does.
house.
He asks if he could just like change any of the final scene, do like whatever he wants, and she's like, I would have to kind of go over that. I don't know.
Wants to get rid of the horses.
Mm-hmm. And he basically kind of flat out bluntly just says, "You're only coming to me for this because you are out of options, aren't you?" And she's like, maybe. So she gets like that little slap in the face, but then like he's like looking through it again. He's like, "Wait a minute, you're from Musashino, are you?" And she's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You have someone there who can do this," which we will get into in a little bit.
Yep.
But we go to the next day, or as this says, the next night. The staff holds everyone all hands on deck meeting where one of the producers, Watanabe, is like, "So we do not have enough animators for the scene. We might have to alter the scene in a way that will lessen the work for everyone else, and so that we can get this done." The director and Honda are against this because they believe that if they do alterations to it, it'll lessen the impact of the scene and would basically ruin the ending entirely.
Mm-hmm. They want the horsies.
They want them horsies. No.
God.
While this is all happening, Aoi basically remembers Ano's message to her and is like, "Hey, we have someone who can do this." And everyone's like, "What?" And she suggests that they use Sugi, the old man, to do this. Because he has all sorts of like experience, obviously, just in general, but like experience with animals specifically and like this kind of animation. And he's like one of like the last like guardians of like doing that kind of animation. Basically, everyone was like, "We didn't really think of him because we didn't know if he would be able to do this kind of work, like this kind of anime. So we just didn't ask."
Because he's not used to, or he doesn't do moe.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't do that style or anything. So like, there's like, well, he's doing his other shows. We'll just let him be. So Aoi gets approval from everyone else to go just pitch the idea to him and everything. So she goes to his house and like late at night, and like he's like, his wife's like, "Oh, he's got to go to bed early, so it's weird that people would come this late." She pitches the job to him, basically explains like the cuts and everything that he would need to do, and he's just like looks over it and he's like, "All right, well, I would need this amount of time. This is how long it's going to take me to do this, and I can do this. I can get this done." She's like, yay! He basically kind of goes over everything with the rest of the staff, and quickly, like everyone else is like, I'll help you with this. I'll help you with this. I'll help you.
I want to do the horses
Yes.
too.
Like everyone on the staff is like, dude, we get to see him like actually do key animation. Like we are
Mhm.
not missing this.
No, everybody was pretty stoked.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So they're like,
understandable.
Yeah, totally. So they're able to kind of get this done finally.
Teamwork.
Emma and Aoi have a conversation where she tells Aoi like how like this gave Sugi something to do, and like he felt like, you know, it was really cool to like have like the younger people come to him and like ask him to do this and everything, and especially because like, you know, he's an older person, so when you're like at that age in the industry, or like really in any industry, like at that age, you basically feel like you're kind of like being put out to pasture in a way.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, this is the old man, he can't do it anymore.
Didn't we meet his wife too?
Mm-hmm. When she goes to pitch the idea to him.
Yeah. His wife was nice.
Mm-hmm. Erica comes back to work, which it says her family dilemma has been resolved, but like we learn literally next week it's not.
Right.
It's just like a weird like stopgap of her like, I'm back. All right, later. I'm going to leave again.
Bye.
But she comes back for like the brief little bit of basically getting everything, you know, patched up and ready to go. Sugi goes over like his cuts with the director, and like one of them, he's like, wait, hang on. Give me like 2 hours. I will go fix this. And the director's like, it's fine. He's like, no, I will fix this. I will make this right. And he goes and like does it, gets it all fixed and everything. Everyone's just like, wow, this this dude is dedicated to his craft. All right. Later
impressive.
on, yeah, totally. Later on, he approaches Aoi and is like, asks her if one of the meeting rooms is open during the week, so he can do like a little like workshop seminar for the other animators each week, because they're all like want to learn from him and everything. And he like thanks her for like including him in the project and like just like asking him to even do it. And she gets all emotional because she's like, I really like the show you did. It was really good. I didn't realize you had done all this stuff, but I really loved it. Oh my god. Like fangirls for like a hot second.
It was really cute because she really likes the like. It was like a kids anime that he worked on, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she was like, I used to watch it and I know the song. And like at one point when she's driving, and I think it's after she leaves the one guy's house, that she's like singing the theme song for it in her car.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of cute.
Which we'll learn more about that show later on.
Da-ba-bum.
They basically they get everything ready to go for the episode. They are running pretty close on time for delivery to the studio, but they're able to get everything watched and see how it is, everything, and they're like, it's good to go. They get it sent off to the studio, and it gets there on time, and everything is good to go. Basically the end is everyone kind of goes out for a party, a wrap-up party, essentially, as all the staff does. Sugi is like, I gotta go home. It's late.
It's late. I'm tired.
But thanks for inviting me. I'm gonna go home.
Relatable.
Watanabe brings in the disc version of the episode, the white box, or the Shirobako. And then they all watch it during their party. And everyone gets to enjoy the final episode.
That they worked so hard on.
Exactly.
And almost didn't happen. It's a
Christmas miracle.
It really almost didn't happen.
It almost didn't.
Yay, horsies. I actually don't like horses at all.
All those hundreds of horses.
Hundreds of horses.
Have you ever like been around like or ridden a horse or something, or
yeah,
or you just like don't like them in general?
No, I've been around them and I don't like them.
Okay, they're dangerous. They will kick the shit out of you.
They're dangerous and they're huge. And every time I buy one, I'm just like, no, you are way too large. This is not okay. I don't like it. I don't like horses.
What about like a mini horse?
Like a little Sebastian?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. You know, honestly, like little Sebastian would probably be like a me-sized horse.
It's true.
But yeah, big horses, I'm like, no, you go away. I don't like you. it's basically like putting an elephant next to me. I'm like, why are you so large? I hate it.
Oh man.
Then imagine hundreds of horses.
Stampeding at you
God, taking cute anime girls away from being shot.
from the police.
You know, fight the police, man.
It's true. Well, that does it for the first half of Shirobako.
Yay, we got through Exodus.
We have gone through the Exodus arc.
And we've had hints of what will come next.
We have. So let's get a brief little feel on how you're doing so far with this.
Okay.
What did you think of the first half?
It was stressful.
Compared to like what you thought going in.
It was really stressful. It was so dang stressful. I mean, it's been a really interesting look into the whole process of making anime that I didn't know about.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's been really exciting. It is very stressful to watch. The art is adorable. I hate the dolls, and I hope that they don't come back.
Well, they're gone from the ending.
Yeah, at least there's that. I'm excited for the girls to work together a bit more, because so far it's kind of been disjointed in terms of like them, which I get. Like that's how adulthood works. You are disjointed.
Totally.
But like I got the sense that like they were actually going to work together, and they haven't really yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
But I like the characters, and I've enjoyed the show so far. It's weird to see like not half the crew, but a lot of the crew's gone though. So like, what do you do from there? You know.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to know who the heck the old man is that owns this thing, because he's so weird. He's a nice old man that doesn't seem like he would own an anime studio, and he just wants to feed everybody. I'm like, who are you? What is your backstory?
I mean, I believe we will get some of his backstory later on.
Yay!
Because there is a bit where they go into like the history of the old Musashino.
Oh, okay.
So we'll learn more about that later on.
That's my current vibe on it.
That's good. I like what you said. Like how it gives you like a big bowl of insight into just like how anime is made. It's definitely something that like it makes it much harder to be critical of animation in general.
Yeah.
Because you see just how just immensely tough it is to even make something.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's probably still not going to stop me from like criticizing A1.
Totally, like I agree with that, but like,
but I understand in general, just be
more. Like, oh, this animation just looks bad. These animators are lazy. Like that kind of like criticism is just like
that. No, it's more
not
like
true.
Jesus Christ, what kind of crunch were they under?
Yeah. Which.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, we are going to dive headfirst, or I guess we're going to leap or take flight headfirst into the next arc, beginning with episode number 13, which is entitled "What Kind of Cloud Do You Like?"
I forgot about that.
Now you do.
Yep.
So that's what we'll be talking about next time, episode number 13. But for now, if you'd like more from us, go to seasonlanguagecheckup.com or sac.cool. It's where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Season Language Checkup and Season Language Checkup OVA. And you can find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anne Ladyem, go to anneladyem.com. She's got columns and reviews. And you can find us on Twitter, twitter.com/animecheckup. So next time, we'll learn about what kind of clouds we like.
Yeah. The striped kind.